What is up, YT World? What is up? This your girl, La Kiki, Miss D. Dot C that is, and I'm coming straight out of what the FVO. Y'all, it's been a long season, and I know if you're hitting me up right now and looking at me right now, even though I just came in, so nobody's looking at me, but you know what I'm saying. Whenever you get to tune into this video, just know that I have been watching the Big Brother. I just recently got caught up with the latest episode, and I might be talking about that shortly after this or um, on the way home. Just having a little powwow, a little discussion, you know what I'm saying, about what's coming up. Might talk about it while I'm driving to get my son, you know what I'm saying. But anyway, your girl is trying to keep up with a smile right now, but I'm down for the count for is Miss Murray want to come during the time that I'm supposed to be figuring out whether I'm going on the cruise or not. Yeah, so I still don't know. Mm. I have no clue whether I'm going on a cruise. This Saturday we leave supposedly, but we're waiting to see by Thursday from Carnival, leaving out of Carnival for my hubby's birthday trip. So I'm trying to see whether we even still going. Pretty much. But we're gonna act like we're going and still pack and do all the necessary things we're doing now. So I've been a little busy, especially especially being a football mom. Yeah, and even I had to take a pause from them for a second to gather my stuff. So it's been a doozy. But Big Brother's coming to an end, and y'all gonna come to an end when I'm gone and gonna be on a cruise. The finale is the 13th, so I'm gonna probably take a little bit of time out from whatever shenanigans I'm doing. Oh my God, y'all gonna be around a crucial time where all the shows start though. But I'm gonna make sure I watch whatever it is under their Wi-Fi, watch the show, watch what happens for the finale and all that, which everybody knows what's gonna happen for real. And then give my raw reaction like I do. Yeah, so I'm gonna do all that. But anyway, we come here to talk about Housewives of Atlanta because it's a new seat. I'm sorry, Housewives of Atlanta, Housewives of Potomac, because we're coming here for season 9, which I think is going to be like a dud for real, because my girl Candy Girl not there. Yes, both the candies are gone from Housewives of Atlanta and Housewives of Potomac right now. Out living their best life, starting motherhood, being better at motherhood for one, becoming a mother for the other, following their business ventures. It's funny how they both correlate. Both are short and everything. Both are the life of the show, even though they say Candy not the life of the show. She brings the life of the show to the show. They didn't have nothing else after Candy was gone to talk about, but other than to rehearse and refurbish Marlo and freaking Sheree following as drama, flip flopping a always on the wrong side. Mm, pretty much boring. So this season, I just want to rant about what I see. Yeah, I'm just gonna literally like I'm not taking no notes about none of these hoes. I'm just saying that I'm just going straight in and say what I say in the episode and rant about the parts that I just don't like. So let's get into this. If you're new to this channel, make sure you like and subscribe. I feel like I want to get a throwback of myself of Bad Girls Club because where I started on this YouTube channel, it was talking about the old original great Housewives of Atlanta before it started becoming too scripted and everybody's coming straight in for the top dogs or whatever so they can make a name for themselves and they're just so corny because that's just corny. Um your girl started this YouTube channel doing full life rants, but also doing Bad Girls Club rants. And I'm like, yes, if only it's a way for the Bad Girls Club people to can look at my channel and they can know I'm talking today. You know what I'm saying? But now we're grown, we grow a little bit. But I still want to rant about it's just I hate. But literally nah. So this new cast, obviously the ones that's what are they holding in Potomac? I forgot that fast. Peaches and da, da, da. Is it wine glasses? I think it's wine glasses. But anyway, which is fluke. Ain't nobody holding no wine and no freaking DC parties like that. Like we don't be doing all that. Like we do banquets, dinners or whatever, but like are we known for freaking holding wine glasses? I would think they should come up with something better than that. But I guess they saying that's what y'all do over there in Potomac. Okay, banquet parties and charity parties and flutes or anger. Is it flutes? Yeah, it is flutes. At least Atlanta go with Atlanta peaches, 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 peaches. But anyway, yeah. So that's already irritating me. But they have gotten your girl Robin out. Thank you. Thank you. She was getting on my goddamn nerves, all emotional. It's not about me. It's just going to be about me. So obviously, freaking no green eyed bandit, only one. Told you it's a green eyed hoe. Number one. We just got the green eyed one hoe here, Giselle, and she have to change up her strategy in order to keep that paycheck up. Cause girl, you got a new bride. Nobody even going to address the elephant in the room. They start off the episode with her in a nice G wagon truck or something like that. Was it on the last season? Because I don't remember it on the last season. Or did she give that car to her daughter and just kept the G wagon and gave her oldest daughter that started driving and got her license? Did she give her little friggin' tampon card that she had thugged out? She amped up that little tampon card, gave it to her daggone daughter. But I like the little G wagon. But you are going to pay a penny to pay for that. Giselle said her house was paid off though for 900,000 fixer upper that she's still fixing upper. Um, the price is going upper, but I guess you doing what you gotta do. Use this show to your advantage. You already got your house and all that, so this is like extra bag money, pretty much. Let me get along with these hoes to get what I get, so I can get what I get when I'm away from these cameras, which is luxury, life of luxury, spending time with your children. That's all I guess you can ask for. Ashley Darby, you need to take some notes on what Giselle is doing right now. And finally, you listen to her advice. Oh, I can't believe I'm saying that. But you listen to a freaking green eyed hoe advice of finally getting a divorce, or you got pressured, or you got so embarrassed your family was like, girl, what the you doing? You just like want to sit on it, not getting nothing. The way you explained it at the end of the reunion, like, yeah, I pretty much asked out. I really don't get nothing. So and everybody was like, girl, hustling backwards. Are we? Like, you clapped on that D for that long to hustle backwards like that? If you all about popping two kids out, you're going to get something out of it. Even Mia, they talking about something. She's in a business. Your friend put that shit out. First of all, she said you need to be sleeping. It's because you don't get no D, and you need to be sleeping with Gordon. It was true. It was a business relationship. And everybody acting all shocked. No, 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 no. Even Karen, like, I got a special relationship with Mr. G. Oh, do you, Karen? Karen, just because he be trying to look his little tongue at you, now all of a sudden that's your favorite guy. You say he was a creep and he need to be handled by me, and now me you're handling him. You're like, oh, so fast. Why you gonna do that to G? G is nice. G always say hi to me, but you always be acting like you creeped out by G. So which one is it, Karen? Um, that's annoying to me. But Mia, for real though, like Jacqueline said the truth the first time, and you took it to heart because it's like, girl, you letting the crew know that I'm using him. And then by the end of that season, once you got a name for yourself and start seeing the outside world, like, well, Mia own her stuff. Mia said what she said. I mean, she said I might have been with you for your money and all that. You started owning into that freaking whore road of being a using a whore. Escort, paid escort, turned into housewife, turned into, you know what this is, Gordon. I'm gonna have my dude on the side. Y'all had open relationships and where he even allowed you to get penetrated by somebody, but just as long as they don't bring it home, don't be having them in front of the kids. and don't let it be that guy, that DJ guy. I forgot his name already. That's how irrelevant he is to this whole entire show and all that. But he's trying to put his face out there. Please don't. Please don't. I don't want to say nothing about nobody parents or whatever. But what the? She loves her men looking a certain way. And I'm just saying, I love chocolate. I love chocolate. God knows I love chocolate. I married caramel macchiato, but knows I love chocolate, black, blue chocolate, you know? But dented, crusted, ashed out in certain spaces, chocolate face ass, like no, not at all. Both of them are giving one in their late 70s and one just cracking their early 50s. Look, so I'm like, she always liked the Lorilla face. And I don't mean no harm because I know that's what people like that always say about people like that, you know, but it is giving true for some people, you know, got that Rilla face. But excuse me for all the sniffing. I feel like I'm coming down with my daggone son's cold that he gave me drinking all my crap. But so let me keep a tissue at hand. I don't want no drip on the camera. But yeah, he's looking. All of them look like butt. I'm just saying, point blank superior. They all look like butt. So that's what she likes. She like that light skin, her light skin on that chocolate mixed together or whatever. And honestly, she like them short because Gordon is short as well. My girl, it was a business arrangement. So stop playing with the camera. Business arrangement. Jacqueline said it the first time when y'all was on the in Miami. She was like, "Girl, don't be smart with it though. You trying to tell everybody that we was sleeping together or whatever with Gordon? And Gordon didn't buy my car, girl. I've been had my car. I was helping. I was like, all he did was help pay my car note, okay, help pay my car off. But ain't no freaking body doing no threesomes and all that stuff with you. That's what she was saying. But I believe it's the truth for both sides. But she ain't lying when she said basically this is a business arrangement. Everybody know me and Gordon was a business arrangement. Come on. So yeah, right. And they just was taken aback. Karen was trying to come to the Gordon's rescue. Like, girl, let me I forgot I had my badge thing showing. But yeah, like girl, don't come to no Gordon's rescue when you always be threatening each season. Get your man in check because he be all up in my cootie cat and in my face or whatever, or trying to get in my cootie cat being in my face. So do he like it old or do he like it new? Like which one is it? Can't have one, both. Can't have both, but you know what I mean. But Karen don't like nothing old except for her husband, and that's still probably a business arrangement too, with a little slight bit of love, but a little bit falling out of love right now. But because she's talking about all the stress she been through in her marriage and that, it's like, girl, I thought y'all been through that already, and y'all over it now, and y'all came to understanding. But I guess they still in counseling, so she's still probably like, I wish he had emotionally, his emotional investment was in the marriage, in which most people lose their emotional investment in the marriage sometimes. Even mine, sometimes I gotta remind that hoe, like, dude, you're not emotionally being there right now. Like, I don't need you to do no rant, no judgment, or nothing. Like, I need you to be here. All right, because you're slipping, kind of. Like we gotta check each other sometimes. So yeah, I think that's what Karen's going through. Hey, I knew you was watching me, but it's the truth, Edward McNair. We do be going through that, and I think that's what Karen going through. Um, with her husband when she said, "I wish go back to work." Yeah, I will in a second. But talking about Housewives of Potomac, uh, yeah, Mia, you in a business relationship. Jacqueline ain't lying about that. Everybody know you said, yeah, I might have got with you for your money. They already was having an open relationship. He allowed her to have 10 10 seconds, boy. Are we talking about work or are we talking about? It's like, nah. But you distracted me from my live. But yeah, I forgot now because he distracted me from it. Let's move on. Stacy Roosh, whatever her name is, from not the Home Shopping Network. I think it's QVC. QVC, I think. Yeah, I never really known her from QVC. They had so many daggone bland people on QVC, so it is what it is on that part. She said she kept mentioning she came from Philly. I don't know about that because Philadelphians like 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 ugh, like really. Everyone I know that's arrogant, and the ones I have met, me and Philly don't mix at all. So it's like you're not saying nothing, girl. And I moved here from DC, but I was in Philly for a little bit. So are you from this area, or are you from Philly, or was you just working in Philly? Because if you was, you're not saying nothing that I care to hear. But anyway, she already come in with a little bit of an attitude or whatever. So I'm just trying to figure out where she about to move. And from the previews of the up and coming season, looking like she's on Karen's side for one, and then the next minute she turns on Karen, like get used to get introduced to the group, and then all of a sudden start falling on Wendy's side because she already met Wendy on the panel, but she came in as Karen friend because Wendy was like, I'm not introducing none of these new hoes no more this season. So somebody else bring them in because I ain't bringing in nobody new because the last time I brought somebody in, or the last time y'all claim I wasn't supposed to bring somebody in, but and they was using my name and all that. I'm not bringing none of these girls in to use my name. That's what it seemed like she was on, because she clearly didn't bring nobody because her friend is Kierna, which is there. I think Kierna is still the realest person on the show at the moment. Wendy is off and on with her realness because when she want to be a people pleaser, she turn on her people pleaser immediately. Um, so I think the realest one on there is still Kierna. Um, and what else was I about to say? Mm, yeah, pretty much. What I'm thinking about, Stacy Rush seems Roosh, whatever. Stacy QVC, Miss QVC. So she seemed like she's the one that's going to be calling out stuff. She kind of reminded me of Claudia Jordan in a way, which she calls out a lot of BS as well. So I'm like, girl, you kind of remind me of Claudia on one hand. The other hand, Claudia was like standing up for whatever was right. She was on the side, but only on the side because the other side was just so terrible that she didn't even have a chance to like check her friends in that season. It was like I had to check you hoes real good and I make sure I check you hoes. That's what it seemed like. But Stacy is not giving Claudia in that department. She's giving like I'm gonna pick the side that keeps me winning because I just gave up my whole career at QVC and I'm going through a divorce. I need this check, so let me get on the side that's gonna keep me having another check next season, which is obviously going against the Grand Don. She knows that the Grand Don is the person to go after. Giselle is a nobody already. She just got dropped, or I mean, she's a somebody, but you know what I mean. And when I say nobody, the streets ain't looking for Giselle. They're looking for Karen Hueger in all her storylines. Giselle has no storyline. She has no storyline without Karen, and that's why in the episode she even said, "Dang, I need to make sure Karen all right because who I'm going to fight with, Ashley, if Karen not him, her friend of me." So that's her storyline. That's her check, her bread and butter. That's obviously Ashley's bread and butter too. This little freaking revamp clothing line that they're trying to put out there. Was it GNA? Revamp GNA, and that was GNA after dark. The runway is not nowhere to be found online anymore. None of the items in the runway, and now I'm gonna talk about some mixture of Rihanna and who, a little bit of Ashley. styling Rihanna or something. They said something like that. Where talk about something? It's given Rihanna's what is it Dag, y'all gonna kill me for that. And I got some underwear on right now from Rihanna, Jane. But yeah, like you think it's her line? Y'all crazy. Oh, Fenty, that's what it is, Fenty. Y'all crazy if y'all think the line is anything resemblant to Fenty. Where? Where? Beware. That's what I would say. Excuse me. But excuse me. Whew, real live. This is real live, y'all. But Bama like shit. Like literally. Looks stupid. It looks stupid. It's going nowhere. It's going nowhere. So I don't know what kind of little fashion show they're gonna put on for that. But I didn't see Fenty at all. I don't see what else you're talking about. I forgot the second half of what you said it looked like, but I'm sure it does not at all. I just seen a piece of cloth. I did not see anything. So I'm trying to figure out what you looking at, Giselle, and what y'all trying to make up as a storyline. Please don't make that up no more. No more fashion shows on top of that. Y'all have holes there that y'all can't check and keep in line. So please. Then we have the girl Jazzy. And she's married to Darius Harris, I think. That's what she said. Oh, Damian Harris, Darius Harris, or Damian Harris. Football player. She introduced him as being with the Kansas City Chiefs. So was he with the Kansas City Chiefs at that time of filming? Because now it says that he's on Dallas Cowboy, my team, practice squad, and I'm like, where though? I ain't even heard of him. So he on the practice squad, 6 round squad. Like literally, because I even know some of the practice squad players. I know all of my Dallas Cowboy players, main players, but I even know some of the half of the practice squad. I ain't never seen no Darius Harris at all on the practice squad. So like, what level of the squad he on? Like papers next week or something? Squad? Wait, or set on waiver wire? Say no, not waiver wire, because that still would be considered people that I would have known on that first tier practice squad. And we even have Dalvin Cook on the practice squad. So it's like top tier versus like how low? How low do he go? And they was annoying. Oh, you meant Taylor Swift. So that's all y'all know about the football Kansas City Chiefs team is Taylor Swift. Oh God. As if it wasn't enough last night when they weren't already showing T Swift all in the film. They're like, hey, don't say no daddy jokes. And he pointing, the announcer pointing down there. She's right down there. So what the F what? Nobody cares. If you don't get back to my goddamn fantasy points, people worry about the game. Don't put it on that hoe. Her little overreacting, reenacting of or reenactments of some freaking joy in her face when he do anything on the field. Ah, first down. Oh yes. Like reenactments was so cheesy. So please don't put that camera on that hell no more. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, now like, oh, we gotta talk about it, Wendy. I gotta talk about you. When you met Taylor Swift, I gotta like, what you gonna do, girl? What we talk about? Yes, I met her, and then what else? Oh, what does she smell like? You sound just like I'm gonna say it, typical African lady that just came over here in the U.S. for the first time. So Taylor Swift all on TV, national treasure. That's what they say. I don't say that as American, but them little girls like her, and some women as well like her and love her. Dare I say? And they act like the typical ones to come over here, marry any, and I mean any white guy that even look their way and have several kids by them so they can have babies with the good hair. I mean those type of African women. And men as well. Let's not count the men as well. The men be acting like that too. Like first white chick they see. I don't care if shit. Big, tall, small, round, down. You know what I'm saying? Just to have a piece of what they think is the American dream is, oh, I got over here and got with another culture. And as long as they have some good money, yes, we're winning in life. And we can go back and tell my mother that's so she could be the head of her community, just like Dr. Wendy says about her mom being privileged in school, having her master's and then her PhD, something to brag about to her community so she could be like the queen over there. It's like basically the same way they feel when they marry somebody. Majority of them, I mean, I'm not gonna say majority, but a lot of them I know come over here to America and it's like white is the dream. And I'm not playing hating because relationships are relationships. Let it be known. I don't care about any race somebody want to be with, but I'm just saying what I see. It just be fake as hell. A partnership, not even a partnership, but like business relationship, which I guess is a partnership, and be all about business. They don't be no in love. It's all business and all bragging rights to go and share back home about the good life you're living in America because I married white or someone of any other ethnicity, basically. Mm, get on my soapbox about that. But anyway, this Jessie girl, she seemed like she's um African as well. I know she's African American, but she seems African a little bit, but I'm not sure. But it seems like she's jiving with the well when jiving. That's a throwback, auntie. But with Wendy, is she's sitting on Wendy's side or whatever, and Wendy's like, oh, okay, she's cute, but she is Mia's friend. Mm. Mia, you gonna turn on that one? You gonna turn on that one? But anyway, she just seemed like she came in a little too extra, too fake. Too extra, too fake. And she's obviously in the real estate business. Slash, she was or she, if she's not still a cosmetologist, she's still a cosmetologist about the title when it starts. But like I'm sure she's just running a salon right now and they have other workers and she's dealing with her hair company and stuff like that, along with being a real estate agent, I guess. Pretty much it looked like she might be a housewife that's still living on her husband's check as well and doing all these projects. Why? He's bringing home the biggest bread, but we're gonna see because maybe she bringing in the bread because he's on the practice squad right now, and that's not bringing in no real checks or whatever because you're not playing any real games right now. So your salary is limited, and it's not under my expenditure of the way I want to finance the rest of my life. So maybe she was like, "Oh, this is the perfect time to hop on some housewives because I need to flourish, and maybe this is a way to get you jumped back on." To a team quicker, like all the other fans is married to some other superstar, and and get the team getting clickbait views on them because of your wife or your spouse, whatever. But girl, you is not Sierra. You is not what's her name? That's married to the Chicago player now, but they used to be with Green Bay Gymnastics. Chick, you're not her, and you're not T Swift. So yeah, he's still gonna be on the practice squad. But after saying all that rant, because it was just all in my mind when I was looking at the show, so I was like, I am not pleased at all with this casting. It's still dry. It's still missing. You know who is missing. You know who is missing in the drama. Like it's just missing. And then a little bit, I do miss little Robin a little bit, little second green eye bandit, because I want to see how her reaction look when she just look at the new girls coming in. You know what I'm saying? I want to see that. I want to see how many times she could deflect the question again about her husband, Juan, freaking curious Juan. And yeah, and her marriage and all that stuff, not really. Nobody want to hear that part, but just like her hating that. I just miss that. And I miss Candy Girl. I miss her eye contact to Wendy whenever she's looking in the room like, but she's right now busy with her real friend, I guess. That was at her baby shower. And I miss her on a show as well with all her fashions. So I don't know what their relationship is right now, as far as Wendy and Candace. But we're gonna see. She's going to take a trip to the White House on the show. That's what they said. And Candace was there that same day at the White House. So I'm going to see on the episode what they say in passing, because they're gonna have to explain some things. Everybody talking, girl. So I hope they explain it in the season, because everybody picked up on it, so they had to go back and edit, you know, that part, get some more insert to whatever she did in the scene, and add that in. Yeah, I passed, Candace. Yeah. Next question, or something like that. You're gonna have to give us something of like what happened to your relationship. Y'all was at the same party. She's wearing the same thing, and you're wearing the same thing. Y'all still at the White House together. So what's going on, girl? We want to know. Why wasn't you at the baby shower? You don't teach no more. So what happened? Your podcast can wait. Yeah, you could have been at the baby shower. You could have rearranged your podcast dates to another date. So what happened, girl? What happened to our relationship? Oh, you became big headed, just like your husband was saying you started to become as well. As soon as you got the new, mom makeover, tits, butt, and all that. Hmm. Okay, smelling yourself. Okay, okay. Maybe it was some truth to what Robin and Giselle was saying before. Like, change, girl. You became a little freaky hoe now. Maybe not a hoe like her, but step into your little thoughty phase with your outfits, with your taste, I guess. But maybe it was a little something to that. Because you was all in your dignified, I'm a professor. Nah, man, PhD, call me Dr. Wendy. And now you're like, big booty hoe. Big booty hoe. That's what you was like when you first got your little makeover done. But anyway, that's all I was thinking about. Yeah, Miss Roosh. Uh, I don't know. I just don't know about her. She's like, I'm not wearing my ring. And now they're gonna introduce her with a new guy that she with now. It's like, girl, y'all separated, but y'all not divorced, and you already onto a new dude. And she was like, they gonna be mad. They can't be mad at us. They're gonna be mad at God. It's like they can only be mad at God. God for what? Bringing you into like you so corny, cornball. She went from a German dude on the flight to this cornball, this fake thick Derek Jeter looking ass, like literally. Mm, I'm just saying. Corny. I don't know if she gonna last. They gonna have to replace her with somebody else already, because her storyline is giving corn. Unless her child is so cute and adorable when she come on the scene that helps save her a little bit, and keep giving her mother sass and stuff. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Um, and her daughter's 8. She was like, "Oh, my daughter's 5." Like Wendy was all in her face about that. Oh, how was her daughter? Oh, when I met your daughter, I think she was just a baby, and now she's 5, and mine's 8. Like, okay, girl. Like Wendy is searching for a ally so bad. I was like, I thought it was Kiana, but Wendy, you remember you said I sat in the same room with her, and they called you out because you got caught saying that crap. And Kiana had a bit on Ashley because Ashley was like, "Oh, you got a scar on your head, girl? Shut up! You know where I got a scar from." So that's why Kiana was like, "Don't even." She yelled at me. Like, I think she wanted to punch Ashley in the face so bad when she said that. But she was like, "Don't you ask me about my scar on my face, on my head. Don't ask me that. You know why that scar there. You can't control your hoes." It was like the audacity. The audacity. Shout out to Big Brother, Spicy B. The audacity to even ask me about the scar on my forehead when you know your freaking Sesame Street looking whole ass friend did this to my forehead with a piece of glass. Had to thud up that ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't, the audacity to even ask me at this table, like, you just so freaking delulu. All that freaking brain you got in your head right now, and you can't put logic together. Don't effing ask me that no more, or you're gonna be just like your friend on the floor, reporting them lies, talking about some she two-piece me and all that other stuff. The film don't lie. And what the film said was I knocked that hoe out. Hair everywhere. all she did was hit me with a piece of glass, and that's all you saw is bleeding. I put that hole in the ambulance. No, 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 no. We didn't see you put nobody in the ambulance. We saw her freely walk there because Karen and Wendy called, and Karen got an ambulance with her. We saw her walk freely on her own, and Karen went with her so she can get stitches in her head for the glass that you hit over her head with your petty scary A. Yes, trying to get to her friend that was smaller than her with your scary A. Trying to beat up on the people that they already think is weak far as like fighting. You're gonna try to go after her. So she stood up for her. And then you try to go at her and you got what you got all over that club with that nasty. I hope the blood spilled on the GNA to make it look somewhat cute. Like make it a ratchet design on the freaking plain ass GNA clothes. Yeah, then you sell that stuff and put this as this relamp bite light or whatever. Everything they putting together now. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go back in this building. I don't know about this season, y'all. Ashley's still up to the same tricks. Giselle trying to act like she changed and turn over a new leaf. Why did we had to revisit what she said about her father? What you said about your father that had nothing to do with you trying to turn over a new leaf. You saw the life leaf in his eyes, and then what is that? What are they trying to say about you? Oh, I'm turning over a new leaf because after going through the stuff with my dad, I want to make a change. No, you don't. You were saying in the moment that you were saying that speech that nobody reached out to me. And Wendy and Candace was defending themselves like, what? Like Candace even said, even was crying in the moment when you lost your dad because how close she is with her dad now, you know? And Wendy actually said that, and you just dismissed her like she didn't say nothing to you at all. And what was I going to say about that? Yeah, you just dismissed them altogether when they was trying to give condolences and all that, like literally. And then Candace said, "Why would I even contact you when we're going through this? I feel for you, but I'm not close to you to even be the one to reach out to you, duh, girl." So it's like, girl, stop. Well, I don't know why they even showed the season starting like that. And first of all, the way they showed Karen, all this is a reenactment. Why are we doing these scenes? Why are we doing these freaking reenactment scenes? Like, are you serious? Oh, the deer. Oh, pow! Like literally, we a movie now. Housewives of Atlanta became a movie. I mean, sorry, Housewives. I keep saying Housewives of Atlanta. That's how lame this Potomac season looked. It looked like y'all downgrading to how Atlanta start downgrading with these freaking scripted scenes. Like we literally just had a Lifetime movie in the beginning of this episode. Sorry for the swear. But I was like, what am I watching? Is this Potomac or am I watching Housewives? Oh, I'm sorry, I keep saying Housewives of Atlanta. Are we? Am I watching Lifetime? Am I watching a Lifetime film? Like literally, like I'm like, oh dang, I'm following her. I'm like, dang, it's getting blurry. Dang, hurry up! No, oh dang, dear, oh, and hit it like, are we on a ride? Am I on a simulation ride at Universal or something? Like, what is this? Fake ass interaction, yeah. re imagery of like we don't have to relive the moment. You just tell the goddamn story. Show the paper in the news of what happened with Karen. Like we don't need this reenactment, yeah. And I guess what they couldn't use the paper because she stopped them from showing that at all on the show or something like that for legal reasons maybe. So they had to do nothing but a reenactment because she wasn't talking to them about anything. So they just had cast members talking about it. I'm sure it's probably that, but it was cheesy as hell. And I was just like, what the hell is going on? Yeah, we are missing Candace. I'm sure of that. We're missing Candace. I miss facial expressions. I miss real diary room expressions, DR expressions. Wendy's not giving none. She's giving some, but she's not giving. Her and Candace back and forth giving theirs was the bomb, but her alone, she's gonna get the intellectual one. I don't want that one at this. Sometimes I want the petty as hell one. That's what we're missing. We're missing petty as hell. Even Karen Hueger herself just doing a little eye roll and all that stuff. Like, no, I want petty as hell. I want petty. I want not today ankles, not today, neck, not today. Like I want all that. I want a whole rant from Petty, and we're not getting that. None of these girls giving that. Even Miss Roosh, she is all like, what are we doing? Are you serious? This is too deep. I mean, how do we go from here to here? Oh my God, what kind of group is this? Girl, you watch the TV. You've been on the QVC for a while now. Come on, cut like literally, cut it. Cut it. Like literally, cut it. And then you have Miss Jazzy. She just like, jazz fingers. Oh, you're so cute. Oh, hold up. Because I know you don't play about your friend. I know you don't play about your friend, so I don't want to come in. Girl, you jazz from down the street from the hood or whatever. Like, girl, you can get. I'm sure you can get like that's not your voice. That is not your voice. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to say it out loud, but Jazz, that's not your voice. I ain't trying to put all chocolate girls dead because I'm chocolate like a mug. But I know you. Like I have my voice as well. I guess that's what people say. Like I have my real voice, and they think that's white. And I'm from DC. They be like, "Where are you from?" I be like, "Whatever comes to mind." I'd be like, "DC." I'd be like, "Washington DC." Washington. They be like, "Washington DC." Like you're not from DC. They're thinking I'm from the South. No, I'm from DC. Everybody don't sound like, yeah, about Dema. Yeah, yeah. I'm going to Chipotle. Yeah, Saeed. Yeah, like everybody don't talk like they don't know how to speak. I'm from DC, Washingtonian, born and raised. Literally, I speak how I speak. It is what it is. You believe it or not. Oh, but look, but I have my DC about me as well. So I'm just saying, like I know the put on, and she putting on too much. 30, 40, 50 on 10. Like literally. Hi. Okay. Jacqueline, I know you don't play about your friend. I don't want you beat me up. Where you get beat me up from when Jacqueline couldn't even do that with her friend? All right, girl. All she could do is call out, but whatever. All right, y'all. Let me go in this office because I didn't rant it already for 42 minutes about these hoes. So, all right, to the next episode, I'm gonna gather them as well because it's looking stupid of a season. And the only thing I'm going to be looking for is Kieran. And now we haven't had any DR sessions with her like that. But when we do, I cannot wait for her to be real, 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 real. All right, y'all. Like and subscribe. Holla.